How you guys doing? This is Sal again, Saluloa. I was telling you about me and my cousin are going to start showing you more or less basically how I got started off, my little office where I do my work. I don't know if I showed you guys earlier. You know what, I'm going to show you my room. It's a disaster zone, but it's, you know, alright. It's a bit of a mess. Told you, it's kind of a mess right now. I'm still getting stuff together. Got my little TV on. I try not to turn on the TV, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you something. Unless you're using it for educational purposes, your kids turn TV. You know, as much as I used to spend hours. I said I never had time before. I spent 6 hours on the television. You talk about cutting back. Room's a mess. Bathroom. Okay, I got a little sky roof in there. It's just a mess right now. I got, like I said, but I'm gonna show it to you guys. My little boy's room. This is my daughter's room. There's a bathroom over here, but okay. Now let me go back. Like I said, elaborate real quick before I lose train of thought here. The TV, I used to spend 6 or 7 hours in. Before, years I couldn't get nothing done, but yet I would sit down and count and think. But before this beautiful home I showed you on one of my other videos before, I was living in almost a 600 square foot condo with 2 bedrooms. Okay, it was 2 baths, tiny bathrooms. Literally, you have to spin around your body and turn around to get in that bathroom. You know, close the door to use the toilet. It was ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking crackheads had better room in their spots. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. So, it was horrible. My daughters, when they were little, they're teenagers now. When they used to want to go play, we'd go outside. There was no real play area. There was a little patches of grass. There was like a community pool. And they'd try to let them play on the grass, and these guys from the association would come and tell me that kids couldn't play there. I used to get so upset, you know, and I'm bothered by it, and I hated where I lived. I hated my life. I was frustrated, and I was using that negative energy to fuel me even more instead of using it for a positive or trying to work and brainstorm and make money. And now this is where I'm at, a different plateau, a mindset, a different things are positive, thinking positive, working. So anyways, what I did, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna zoom up here. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm gonna move this little DVD burner here. You know, my beautiful clean office here. I don't know if you can see right here these little notches in the wall. This is in the hallway between all the rooms. It was like a little laundry dresser set. Had three drawers you opened up, little cabinets for putting your towels and blankets and stuff. Well, and when I first started off, I had this old school beat up computer, worked slow as heck, you know. I mean, you're talking dial-up type things, and I was like, you know what, I need to get internet, and from there, in a matter of weeks, I progressed. I started getting the nice new printer, the flat screen monitor, which I literally wanted to cry when I got it. I was so excited by it. And now they have stuff, you know, technology keeps coming out so quick. Got my fax machine, and this dresser set you see right here, I got this at Costco. It was like $750, and I looked everywhere. Either the office things were too big for this space and wouldn't fit, or too small, and then I would have had to stick a cabinet on each side right here to make it fit. I had it, and man, thank God. Look at, you see this little thing? I had this also put in, and I still got to get filled in, these little holes, but I had to notch out this little spot, and it slid right inside there and fit perfectly. You talk about blessings and things that have happened. I'm telling you, I was like, I'm going to find the perfect one, and I didn't give up and just settle and say, I'm going to just grab this dresser, forget it. I was like, it's going to happen. And sure enough, the dimensions were perfect. You talk about, I told you about that mind. Things will happen. Little things like that make such a big difference. Anyways, let me get back to what I'm saying. Okay, so here's the nice clean office area, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, you know, and you see people having little videos, and they'll show you, let me show you my house, but it looks like a freaking model home that no one really lives in. And they hang a couple clothes in the closet or whatever. Oh, this is my house. Come on. You know what? You see a real house, you see pictures on the ground and things, and look at let me show you. My little boy, you know, whatchamacallit, not my little boy, my little boy's 3.5 years old. My teenage girls, they got paintball guns, and I got it for them, and look, they got some of their stuff right here, but I keep them up high, because if they keep them in their room, my little boy's 3.5 he's at that age where he goes through drawers and things, and he can open doors, and I caught him trying to chew on one of these little paintballs, so I learned a hard lesson. They're non-toxic, but I said, you know what, I've got to keep this out of his reach. So what I did is I put my knives, I've got a dedicated locked up, and I'll show you guys that, from my knives and things, safety, you know what I mean, just basic things. You got kids in the house, think smart. You know what, I don't show you guys too many of them. I'm going to show you my girls. And there's a little picture, you guys know I'm telling you about my girls, and there's my little boy right there, taking a little picture. We were over there in LA at some museum, they were like La Brea Tar Pits. Anyways, you know what, guys, and things like that now, it literally makes me want to gets emotional because there was a time when I'm living off rice and beans and I'm going eating top ramen. I couldn't take my kids to the park was their favorite place to hang out. Why? I didn't have money to take them things, and that used to tear me up. Now, kids, you want to go to Disneyland? You want to go to Magic Mountain? You know, my kids, Dad, we're tired of going places. We just want to stay home now and watch TV. That's the joy that I think back now, that it got me choked up, honestly, because that's the kind of stuff before I couldn't afford to go there. And now my kids are mad. We just want to watch cartoons or watch a video and stay home. We're tired of going places. Guys, when your kids are complaining about being able to go to Disneyland and SeaWorld, that's when you know you're doing all right, you know, and that's just being real. And you know, my little boy likes going to these places, but there's an age difference. My kids are teenagers, my 3.5-year-old is not, so I have to try to work it in. Okay, we're going to do this one day, and one day is going to be your guys' day, so it gets a little complicated. Okay, let me show you guys the special vitamins and stuff that you have to take, any person has to take when they're doing this. We got our Starbucks coffee, we got bananas, our little vitamins, little Harry Potter video over there. You know, my kids, oh, okay, here goes my little kid, some of his little compliments, his little magnet stuff, little iPod, squirt gun, you know. So anyways, that's my office, guys. Trying to get off and let you guys know, but this is where things, you know, we live in a day and age now. Before, there's people that don't even make $1,000. Heck, $800, $700 a month. I'm making thousands of dollars a month, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not some multi-millionaire, but I've barely started doing this, and I'm making a couple $1,000s a month, and it's been progressing on a daily basis. So let me tell you something. There's people that go struggling, working 20 years, 25 years, not even making a couple $1,000s, and they're clocking in an 8-hour, 9-to-5 type job, this and that. Well, check this out. The internet, the marketing, the tools, the strategies, the things that are going on is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, working for you guys. You could be home sleeping, being at Disneyland with your kids, going to the bathroom, and guess what? You're making money. You're eating a freaking hot dog. You're watching a baseball game. You're making money. You're not sitting here. You're not clocked in. You're not running around. Someone riding you. You got to get this done and get that. Worried about losing your job, getting stressed out. Oh, and that's another thing. You talk about my job before. I would work, and I was stressing out. Me and my management would get into it. You know, people tell do this, do that, and I get tired of working my butt off. A lot of people getting fired and laid off, so I'm doing twice, 3 times a job, working triple hard, and making up for these other employees that are gone, stressing out and worried about, you know, getting fired and my kids not having medical or dental or being able to take care of them. Well, you know what? Those worries are gone. And you know what I'm going to show you guys. I tell you guys, you know, this and that. I don't care. Let's do this. You know. I just want you guys basically to understand and believe me that I'm not. It's not no quick rich scheme overnight. And these guys are telling you like all these, showing you. I've seen people these videos, guys start making money, and they walk into this house and there's a couple 12 clothes sitting on a rack, but the whole house, you don't see any food, you don't see any mess, and they stuck a couple juices in the fridge. The fridge looks immaculate, and they're telling you they live there. You know what? Maybe if you're MTV Cribs and you're making millions of dollars and you got 10 different homes, you're like that. But let's be honest, folks. Some of these people are fronting, showing you little editing soft tricks and this and that. This is my house. I'm not playing no games. I'm showing you. This is my house, and I'm reluctant normally to talk and show people pictures of my kids and things like that. That's personal to me, but I want to let you know that I'm real. I'm here, and I'm just going to show you.